Start with Why by Simon Sinek. Have you ever wondered what makes some leaders and organizations incredibly successful and influential? Why do some companies have loyal customers and dedicated employees while others struggle? In this summary, we'll uncover the secret behind the success of visionaries like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, and Sam Walton. We'll explore the concept of starting with why and how it can drive extraordinary achievements. Stay with us until the end to discover how you can apply these principles to inspire and lead in your own life and work. Let's dive in and unlock the power of why. Start with why. Start with why means that in any endeavor, we should proceed with a clear purpose. Why did you start your company? Why do you want to become a leader? Do you have a purpose in life? And if so, what is it? These questions are not trivial. They are very significant. You will realize their importance when you learn that many multi-million-dollar companies are successful because they were founded with a specific purpose. They started with why. The subtitle of this book is How Great Leaders Inspire Everyone to Take Action. By great leaders, we don't just mean those in politics, but also those who hold significant positions in large companies across various industries. Apple, for example, is a leading computer brand, but it later ventured into the mobile and small electronics industry. Why? We will explore this later. The primary job of great leaders is to inspire people to take action. A good leader not only garners votes, but also inspires people. Similarly, leading companies not only make customers, but also inspire them. Great leaders have many loyal followers who are always ready to make any sacrifice for them, no matter what path they have to take. Followers listen to their leaders because they inspire them. Every successful company has its loyal customers. Competitors may come up with better and newer products, but customers do not switch easily. They remain loyal to their favorite company and brand. So, how did this happen? How did that company build such loyal customers? This happened because the company started with a purpose, with their why. Manipulation versus inspiration. Motorola launched its flip-top phone, the Razr, in 2004. Many Hollywood celebrities and even prime ministers purchased this new phone. It was a massive success for Motorola, selling a total of 50 million units of the Razr. However, within 4 years, competitors released many new phones with better features, mimicking the Razr, and Motorola's shine faded. This happened because the company relied on manipulation instead of inspiration, leading to the loss of its customers. There was no loyalty. Motorola introduced a new product people liked, so they bought it. But when someone else made a better product, customers were drawn to it. If Motorola had built loyal customers, they would have continued to buy Motorola products exclusively. What Motorola did with the Razr was just a novelty, a form of manipulation. But to gain loyalty, one needs to think bigger. Inspiring people is not that easy. When you manipulate people, they will only follow you for a short time. You might get them to do what you want, but you won't earn their loyalty. And no great leader does that. The methods to manipulate someone include fear, peer pressure, aspiration, price promotion, and novelty. A politician might use fear to get votes. They might gain public votes through peer pressure, money, or false promises. Similarly, companies may drop their prices to increase sales, offer promotions and incentives, or launch new products. However, this is not an example of good leadership. Manipulation only weakens any company or organization. People follow them, but only for a short time. Manipulation also requires a lot of money and is still not as effective. The Razr phone was not an innovation, so Motorola failed to inspire people. Products like the fax machine, microwave oven, light bulb, and iTunes are considered innovations because they changed entire industries or brought about significant lifestyle changes. Think differently. Think different has been Apple's motto since its inception in 1984. Apple has consistently proven this in all its products and advertising. The reason behind everything the company says and does is to think differently, and this strong purpose drives the company. iTunes, for example, revolutionized the music industry in the early 2000s. People used to burn CDs for music, and piracy had become a major problem for recording companies. Then, Steve Jobs introduced iTunes as an alternative. iTunes and the iPod saved the music industry from sinking. Did you know that Apple did not invent the MP3 player? It was actually the brainchild of Creative Technology, a company based in Singapore. But how did Apple get all the credit? Creative released its product as a 5-gigabyte MP3 player. However, Apple marketed the iPod with a compelling message: 1,000 songs in your pocket. Creative told the market what their product was, but Apple told people why they should buy the iPod. Because people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Apple's iPhone was a true innovation. It wasn't just another new product like Motorola's Razr. The iPhone started the smartphone trend. Seeing its success, Nokia, Ericsson, and Motorola also launched touchscreen phones. The iPhone's graphic interface and simple design transformed the mobile phone industry. In 2003, Dell released its own MP3 player, but it didn't succeed as expected. The reason was that people knew Dell as a computer company, so buying a mobile or MP3 player from them didn't make sense. A few years later, Dell pulled these new products from the market. So, how did Apple transition from a computer-making company to a mobile and gadget-making company? Because Apple's sole purpose was to think differently, and this mindset drove all its processes and products. Apple started with why. The company first established a strong purpose to think differently. Today, we know Apple for its why, not its what. When the company was founded, it was legally named Apple Computer, Inc. But in 2007, it changed its name to just Apple, Inc., because the company now made much more than just computers. Apple not only maintained its leadership in the computer industry, but also established itself in the small electronics and mobile phone industries. They always kept their purpose in mind, so it didn't matter what they were making. Through innovation and bringing change to other industries, Apple achieved what HP and Dell could not. HP and Dell tried to emulate Apple but couldn't succeed and remained confined to making computers. The golden circle. Companies like HP and Dell start with what? They launch products with great features, but they don't have as many loyal customers as Apple. It's not that there aren't good computers on the market. Many excellent computers with great specs are available. Yet, Mac lovers will always choose Apple first. When you tell people what your product is, they might appreciate its features. But when you explain your company's purpose, they become loyal customers. This is because purpose, beliefs, and feelings have a strong effect on us humans. Our brains are wired this way. When customers believe in the same thing your company believes in, they become loyal to your company. And when the employees of the company also feel that purpose, they get even more motivated in their work. If you have a strong purpose, you can inspire and lead people no matter what you're doing. Look at the diagram below. In the center of the circle is why, representing the company's purpose. The next level is how, which means the processes and decisions the company uses to create its product. On the outer level is what, indicating the product or service the company provides. Most companies communicate from the outside in. They always talk about how good their product is, but they don't realize that having a purpose makes a stronger impact on people. Most companies don't have a clear purpose. On the other hand, companies like Apple are successful because they communicate from the inside out. Everything Apple does has a core purpose, which is to think differently. Customers understand this, and that's why they see this purpose in every Apple product, which inspires them to buy. Customers are loyal because they believe in thinking differently. Just like Apple. If you want to lead, don't think about what you can offer people. Start with why, and tell people your purpose. If people believe in the same purpose, they will become loyal to you. They will be inspired and start following you. Remember this important concept known as the golden circle, where why is your purpose, how is the process, and what is your product? More than just coffee. Belonging is inherent in humans. We always want to feel safe and connected. It's a human need to feel connected to our surroundings. When we go abroad for a vacation, seeing people from our own country makes us feel good. We feel like we are among our own people. Similarly, we feel a sense of belonging with companies whose beliefs align with ours. We buy their products because our why is the same. This shows us that the company believes in what we believe in. Products and brands make us feel a sense of belonging, and through this, we also feel connected to other customers of the company. Starting your company or organization with why has a greater impact because we humans do everything based on feelings. The golden circle is highly effective because it relates to the major levels of our brain. What you make is less important than why you make it, which impacts people more. What Starbucks offers is what their product is, coffee, but their purpose is why, to make people feel comfortable while drinking coffee. Everyone knows that Starbucks provides its customers with a nice feeling and a nice experience. There are other coffee shops where people can sit and enjoy great coffee, but people choose Starbucks because of the feelings associated with it. Howard Schultz is not the founder of Starbucks. He joined the company in 1982, 10 years after the first Starbucks branch opened in Seattle. However, what we know Starbucks for today is because of Howard Schultz. It was his vision that Starbucks is more than just coffee. Schultz got frustrated with the three founders of the company because they couldn't see what he was seeing. Zev Siegel, Jerry Baldwin, and Gordon Bowker were happy just selling coffee beans to customers. Schultz was inspired by Italy's espresso bars. He wanted to provide his customers with a comfortable place where they could sit and enjoy their coffee. Schultz wanted to make Starbucks a third place for people to spend their relaxing moments, aside from home and office. Before Schultz joined Starbucks, there were very few coffee shops in the United States, and those were mostly inside some universities. But with the arrival of Starbucks, coffee drinking became a culture in the United States. It created a new environment where people could relax, read books, work on their laptops, or chat with friends. All this was possible due to Howard Schultz's strong vision. He had a purpose for running Starbucks. In these 10 years, the number of Starbucks shops increased from 1,000 to over 13,000 branches. Howard Schultz is a great leader because he started with why. He joined Starbucks with a purpose. He wanted people to feel comfortable, and people related to this feeling and became loyal customers. Undoubtedly, there are other coffee shops that serve great coffee, but Starbucks has created a unique identity. It introduced a new coffee culture that people loved, and this is the secret of its success. Thus, we can say that Starbucks has changed society. Harley-Davidson. Have you ever seen someone with a Harley-Davidson tattoo? Why would anyone get a company's logo tattooed on their body? Do people get tattoos of any other company's logo on their body? People get Harley-Davidson tattoos because Harley-Davidson excels at conveying its purpose to people. The Harley-Davidson logo has become a symbol of belief in America, and this tattoo is quite common for those who ride Harley-Davidsons. It's not just a brand, but a lifestyle. Harley-Davidson has achieved this status through years of hard work, consistency, discipline, and clarity. Everything Harley-Davidson does and says aligns with its belief, and this has never changed. The company established certain principles that it has followed to this day. It had a clear purpose that it communicated to people, and people understood and were inspired by it. Gradually, the company's logo became more than just a symbol. It became a belief. This belief drives every product the company makes. Randy Fowler, who has a Harley-Davidson tattoo on his body, says, "This tattoo is a symbol of my identity, or you could say it is my identity, and my identity is that I am an American." Harley-Davidson's strength lies in its unwavering commitment to its core beliefs. The company's ability to stay true to its values has created a loyal following. Riders don't just buy a motorcycle, they buy into a philosophy, a community, and a way of life. The brand represents freedom, rebellion, and the open road. This deep emotional connection is what sets Harley-Davidson apart from other companies. It's why people proudly wear the logo on their skin. It's a testament to the brand's power. Disney! Why Disney? We know about the Golden Circle. The CEO is the leader of a company whose job is to define its purpose. Below the CEO are executives who believe in the CEO's purpose and know how to turn this purpose into reality. Leaders are why types who are visionaries. They are optimistic and believe that the dreams and imaginations they have can be transformed into reality. How types are realistic, practical people who see the world as it is. These individuals don't dream, but believe in what is tangible. How types create the structure and know how to achieve things. They excel in execution, making them essential for why types to achieve their visions. Let's take the example of the Disney brothers, Walt and Roy Disney. Walt Disney initially worked as a cartoon artist in an advertising firm. He had a passion for making animated movies. This was in 1923, when Hollywood hadn't yet made significant advancements. Walt Disney's elder brother, Roy Disney, was a banker. Roy believed in Walt's talent and imagination, but also knew that Walt wasn't good with money or business. Like most Y-types, Walt took significant risks and often dreamed about the future. A biographer mentioned that Walt Disney made cartoons and dreamed, but Roy, in his shadow, was building a big business empire. Roy utilized his skills in finance and business, and with Roy's help, Walt could bring his dreams to reality. Roy Disney founded Buena Vista, the company that distributed Disney films. Many how types like Roy Disney are functional and successful, but their job isn't to change the world or inspire others. Only Y types like Walt Disney can inspire people. However, Y types cannot achieve much without how types. When both come together, their strong partnership can build billion-dollar companies. Walt Disney's imaginative vision led to the creation of beloved characters and timeless stories, while Roy's practical skills ensured these creations reached audiences worldwide. This partnership between visionary dreaming and practical execution is the essence of their success. Walt and Roy Disney's collaboration is a perfect example of how combining why and how can create a monumental impact, leading to the establishment of a lasting and influential entertainment empire. Bill Gates. Great leaders like Bill Gates possess a charisma that stems from having a strong purpose. They give their beliefs a name, an identity, and share it with the world. Great leaders carry a vision that transcends personal interests. They have plans and causes for the world. Their own lives matter less to them compared to their broad, larger goals. Bill Gates believed there are two ways to solve any problem. He was an optimist and believed that if obstacles are removed, anyone can use their full potential. He also firmly believed that if people are given useful tools, they can undoubtedly become successful. A computer on every desk and in every home. This was Bill Gates's vision, and he realized it by creating Microsoft. Bill Gates created PowerPoint, Excel, and Word to help people become more efficient and productive in their lives. He developed Windows to assist people in achieving something extraordinary. Gates had a vision. The technology could bring improvement to people's lives. Even after leaving Microsoft, Bill Gates continued to pursue his vision. He and his wife founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. They no longer make software, but they have provided millions of people with opportunities to improve their lives. Gates believed that giving opportunities to the poor would allow them to uplift themselves. This could be a means of empowerment. Bill Gates changed his what, but his purpose and vision never changed. Bill Gates's leadership is characterized by a relentless pursuit of improvement and empowerment. By providing tools and opportunities, he believed in enabling others to reach their full potential. This unwavering commitment to his vision, even as he shifted his focus from technology to philanthropy, demonstrates the power of a clear and enduring why. Gates's impact extends far beyond software. He continues to inspire and drive change by addressing global challenges and improving lives, showcasing the true essence of visionary leadership. Volkswagen. Do you know what Volkswagen means in German? It means people's car. In the 1970s, Volkswagen became a symbol of the hippie culture. The company has always produced cars that the average person could afford. However, in 2004, the company launched a new luxury car, the Phaeton, priced at $70,000. This car was available with excellent features and competed with the BMW 7 Series and the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. However, the Phaeton was not successful. Only a few units of the car were sold because people didn't prefer it. The reason was that this luxury car didn't align with Volkswagen's image, as the company had always been known for making affordable cars for the common man. Honda and Toyota, on the other hand, had a better idea. Both companies introduced new brands of cars that matched their luxury products. Their new luxury brands are Acura and Lexus. Volkswagen's attempt to enter the luxury car market with the Phaeton failed because it contradicted the brand's core identity. Volkswagen had built its reputation on being the car for the people, offering affordability and reliability. When they tried to sell a high-end luxury vehicle, it didn't resonate with their customer base, who associated Volkswagen with practical and accessible vehicles. In contrast, Honda and Toyota understood the importance of brand consistency and created separate luxury brands, Acura and Lexus, allowing them to enter the luxury market without diluting their primary brand identities. This strategic move ensured that their core customers remained loyal while attracting a new audience looking for premium vehicles. By maintaining clear distinctions between their regular and luxury offerings, Honda and Toyota successfully expanded their market reach without confusing their brand message. Walmart. Walmart's founder, Sam Walton, grew up during the Great Depression, which taught him the value of hard work. He opened the first Walmart store in Bentonville, Arkansas. At the time, it was just a retail shop, and there were many other stores offering cheap goods, but only Walmart reached the top, achieving annual sales of $44 billion. The secret to this success wasn't just Sam Walton's hard work or the store's low prices. The true secret was Walton's purpose behind starting his store, a deep cause, a strong belief that always motivated him. His belief in people. Walton believed in taking care of people. He thought that if he took care of people, they would take care of him in return. The more Walmart gave to its employees, customers, and community, the more it received in return. Sam Walton worked even on weekends. He drove his own pickup truck and remembered each employee's birthday. He was extremely humble and dedicated. His entire life was spent serving people. His annual salary was less than $350,000. Walton's purpose was to serve people, a purpose bigger than his own life. This is why Walmart became so successful in the retail world. Walmart was created to fulfill Walton's purpose. Sam Walton passed away on April 5, 1992, due to bone marrow cancer. After his death, his elder son, S. Robson Walton, became the chairman of Walmart. Robson stated that the company's policies, control, and direction would remain unchanged, but that didn't happen. After Sam Walton's death, significant changes occurred in Walmart. Many customers and employees started complaining about mistreatment. Eventually, Walmart split, and a new retail shop called Costco emerged. After Sam Walton's passing, no CEO could maintain his purpose. Walton's belief in serving people was unique to him, and as a result, Walmart gradually began to lose its reputation. In 2009, Michael T. Duke became the new CEO with an annual salary of $5.43 million. Sam Walton's unwavering dedication to serving people was the cornerstone of Walmart's success. His leadership and belief in taking care of others created a strong, loyal community of employees and customers. After his death, the lack of a similar guiding purpose led to Walmart's decline in reputation. Walton's example demonstrates how a strong, clear purpose can drive a company to greatness and how its absence can lead to its downfall. Conclusion: great leaders like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, and Sam Walton gave their why a clear identity. When Jobs left Apple, Gates left Microsoft, and Walton left Walmart, these companies began to falter. Without their great leaders, the companies lost their sense of purpose. It's not enough to have great credentials. Every incoming CEO must be inspired by the company's original vision and wholeheartedly believe in the founder's purpose. If this doesn't happen, the company will never have a clear purpose and will gradually lose its reputation. The lesson here is that any organization's purpose must be deeply rooted. Whether or not the founder remains, the purpose must continue to drive the company forward on the path to success. Now, you understand why starting with why is essential. Think about your purpose. What could it be? What do you believe in? Once you have the answers to these questions, start thinking about your how process and what product, how you can achieve your purpose. Never lose sight of your vision. Pay attention to what you think, do, and say, and ensure everything aligns with your purpose. Remember, the bigger your purpose, the greater your success will be. Starting with why provides a foundation for enduring success. A deeply rooted purpose acts as a guiding star, ensuring that regardless of changes in leadership, the company remains on course. When you know your why, it informs your how and what, creating a coherent and compelling vision that inspires not only you, but also those around you. Keep your purpose at the forefront and let it drive every action and decision. This alignment will not only bring you success, but also ensure that your legacy endures. If this summary has inspired you to find and articulate your own purpose, to think deeply about your why, and to align your actions and decisions with it, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to share your feedback in the comments, or let me know what book you'd like me to summarize next. Your support means a lot. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more. Remember to keep learning and to keep growing. Great leaders and successful organizations always start with why.